So, I messed up. Alright, I'm just gonna get into it. So, tonight, not today, today is May 20th, 2019. Last night I created a new shoulder rig with the Joby 5K Gorilla Pod. It was pretty cool. It worked well. Got nice handheld shots. But whenever I went over to Robert's house tonight, I wanted to show him it, and he thought the setup was cool. It kind of mimics like an octopus. I mean, it looks crazy, much cheaper than like a high-end shoulder rig. 100mm was on it, my favorite lens. Long story short, I'm not getting a readout out of the lens. I'm not getting a readout out of the lens. It's broken. I think it'll be better if I just demonstrate, but my pizza that I'm gonna finish by myself, I'm gonna get that out of the oven real quick. I'm back. Where was I? Oh, yeah, how could I forget? So, 5D. This is the 50mm right now. I can't put on the 100mm right now. It actually won't even read out an F number. I'm glad the camera works though, because this does read out an F number. Anyway, this guy, $20 on Amazon. It's a little cheese handle you can get, made by Small Rig. Now, it goes right on the top of the hot shoe. Just kind of put it right there. Twist it down. Make sure it's tight. It might not be tight enough though. It wasn't tonight. I don't know if it was because of all the weight. I did have a wooden handle, the monitor I'm using right now, the mic extruding off, the 5K itself, as well as a light and a GoPro. So it was quite a bit of weight. I'd probably say just under 15 pounds altogether. I don't know exactly what this is rated for, but it slipped off. Now it doesn't want to. But it slid right off with my 100mm. My favorite lens. This was my first L series lens before I got this wide angle. And I don't know if it's going to be a big issue, but whenever you take it on and off, it's really difficult. It's not smooth. I see that just quickly reviewing. Some of the screws are out, partially. Now I tried to screw them back in myself, but I don't have anything that small. I have a job tomorrow. Thankfully, it's just real estate and just pictures, so I can use this wide angle, but I'm wondering how long this is going to be out of commission. I was just starting to get really good shots with it too. whenever it happened, I kind of just I put everything in my car. It was dark. I surveyed the scene. I used my flashlight, make sure anything wasn't lost. I think I got everything. I mean, there's this weird little nick. I think that's part of it. I don't really know. But what I do know is that for future reference, I wouldn't recommend this for a heavy setup. And I wouldn't recommend holding your camera with one hand. This might seem self-explanatory, but if you know me, I kind of play around with my gear. I go the extreme because I see gear as a tool and should be used as a tool. And that means sometimes you gotta get it dirty. But breaking an $800 lens, I think this is the first time it actually hit me. I broke the 50 before, like the focusing ring. That was a shoot with Carter maybe a year or so ago. I don't know, I wasn't that bummed. But now I'm just hoping it's gonna be an easy fix. So I'll keep y'all updated. I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be. Some words of advice, words of wisdom. Carry your camera like a microscope. 2 hands, base and the stem. In this case, the bottom and side grip. For me, for you, I don't know what your rig is, but 2 hands is definitely necessary. Strap would be good too. I don't like using a strap. I think it's cumbersome. It gets in the way. Even though I got a Peak Design, it comes on and off. But 2 hands is gonna be mandatory for me always now. And I think it should be for you too. That's all I gotta say. Wish me luck. Peace. Not expecting this. What? With who? No, I'll be alright. Whenever it happened, I just kind of picked it up, threw it in my car. I didn't want to see it. But whenever I got home, yeah. Nah, the focus, I mean, it feels a little scratchy. But I think I don't know, I don't think it should be that bad. I broke a lens before, it was the 50, but like the 100, it just really bums me. It looks like some screws got out of place. I mean, it might not be that hard to fix. I don't have a screwdriver small enough. Right. You said Lowe's or Home Depot? Yeah. Mm. Okay, yeah. Of course. Okay, I got you, man. Take care. Are you gonna cry? He says. No, I'm just really bummed.
Own thoughts. Let's put this all in perspective. Ever since I started my YouTube channel in 2010, I was using sport cameras, as far as action sport cameras. A little better, the Osmo Action handles the shadow. And you can see, if you look at both images side by side, is the Osmo Action, the shadows from the trees, they're not as dark, or not as contrasty, which for someone that color corrects, that will give you more information, whereas if you're dealing with something like the GoPro, you're not going to have as much information to get the most out of the image. Now also, take a look at the clouds up top. You'll also see that the skies, you have much more dynamic range on the Osmo Action, where I feel the image of the clouds looks cleaner, it doesn't look